Welcome to Design with Impact, the podcast for interior designers who want to create beautiful, healthy spaces with intention and purpose. I'm Alex, interior designer, mom, entrepreneur, and educator, and I am truly passionate about sustainability. After seeing the amount of waste our industry creates and learning how everyday materials can impact our health, I completely changed the way I approach design. And now I want to help more designers do the same. Each week, through solo episodes and conversations with industry experts, we'll explore sustainable materials, healthier homes, and circular design, along with practical strategies to reduce waste, grow a sustainable business, and market your work with intention, so you can create real impact without sacrificing aesthetics or profitability. Because sustainability isn't optional, it's the future of design. Welcome to Design with Impact. I'm your host, Alex Shield, and today we're going to talk about sustainable interior design. What is sustainable interior design anyway? Did you know that over 10 million tons of furniture waste ends up in landfills every year in the US alone? If you can picture that in your head, that's the equivalent of 200 million queen-size mattresses. That's a lot of waste. And most people don't realize that the spaces we live in can have an impact on the planet and also our health and well-being. So what does sustainable interior design actually mean, and how can we apply it in real life? I'm going to take a step back for a minute. Let's start with the definition of sustainability. So many of you may have heard the Brundtland Commission's definition, but I personally love John Ehrenfeld's definition, which is the possibility that humans and other life will flourish on Earth forever. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that a nice thought? We won't just survive or get by, but we will truly flourish. So how does this all apply to interior design? Design is not just about aesthetics. Yes, this is important, but it's also about environmental impact, human health, and ethical sourcing. So let's break it down. We can, through design, lower our environmental impact. We can reduce waste. We can conserve energy and water, and we can support health and well-being. Sustainable design isn't a trend, it's a responsibility. So, why does this matter? I'll give you a few examples. The amount of waste created by construction and demolition projects is insane. 600 million tons of construction and demolition debris were generated in the United States alone in just 1 year. This is equivalent to over 1,600 Empire State Buildings worth of waste. This is one of the major contributions to the landfill crisis. Another thing, textile production uses massive amounts of chemicals. This isn't just interior design, this is all textiles, fashion included, but 43 million tons of chemicals are used in textile production every year, which is equivalent to over 2,000 Olympic-sized swimming pools. Here's another thing. Some materials are harmful to the people who are manufacturing them for us. Australia recently banned engineered stone, such as quartz, because the workers handling the materials were developing silicosis, which is a lung disease caused by breathing in tiny bits of silica, which is a common mineral that's found in sand, quartz, and many other types of rock. And did you know that child labor still exists in the rug and furniture industries in some countries? This isn't just about design. This is about people, it's about health, and it's about our future. If you're new to sustainable design, I'm going to walk you through my 5 core principles. The first one is use what you have. So how can we reuse, repurpose, refinish, reupholster, use the existing footprint of the home or of the space that we're designing? The biggest impact here is not buying new. The most sustainable item is the one you already own, or in this case, the one your clients already own. Number 2 is buy pre-loved. So incorporate vintage and antique pieces, marketplace finds. This also adds a ton of character and charm to a space. And push back against fast furniture culture. The third thing is to shop consciously. Buy less and choose better. Look for natural materials, ethical production, and support local makers as much as possible. I ask my suppliers a lot of questions. Who made this? Where is it made? What is it made of? What does end of life look like for this product? It's important for me to understand what I'm sourcing and who I'm really supporting. Number 4 is conservation. How can we save water, save energy, and reduce construction waste on every project? Sustainability isn't just about what you buy, it's how your home performs. And the 5th one, which is really a huge bucket and it's often overlooked, health and well-being. The way we design a space can have a significant impact on our health and well-being. We need to put more focus on indoor air quality, which, by the way, can be 2 to 5 times worse than outdoor air quality. And we also need to focus on our connection to nature through biophilic design. Your home should really be supporting your health and not working against it. So, in summary, my 5 core principles are: use what you have, buy pre-loved, shop consciously, conservation, and health and well-being. I also want to say that there is no 100% sustainable solution. There are so many ways that we can be sustainable, and even just one change can have a positive impact. So, you don't have to do everything perfectly. Sustainable design is about progress, not perfection. What is that quote? We don't need a handful of people doing sustainable design perfectly. We need millions of people doing it imperfectly. And as interior designers, we have the opportunity to design better, design healthier, and design for a better future. So I hope this was helpful in answering the question that everybody asks me: what is sustainable interior design? And just know that this is just the beginning. I have such an incredible lineup of speakers coming on this podcast. I am so excited to talk to all of them, and we're going to dive deeper on all of these topics. If you want to learn more, make sure you hit follow. And if you want to dive even deeper into these topics, come join our community over on Skool, where we host monthly calls. You can search for Design with Impact. I'll also add this in the show notes. And we would love for you to join the conversation. Because sustainability isn't optional, it's the future of design. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for listening. If you enjoyed this episode, I would love for you to follow the podcast, share this episode with another designer so we can make an even bigger impact, and leave a review so more designers can find this podcast and we can continue to grow this community. Also, I challenge you to take one sustainable practice from this episode and incorporate it in your business or your next project. And I want to know what it is. Send me a DM over on Instagram at designwithimpact_. I would love to hear from you. Thank you for being here.